There are footballers, and then there are legends. Legends don't just play the game, they change it. But what if I told you there was one player who went even further? A man who danced with the ball, played with the joy of a child, and whose magic wasn't just in his feet but also in his smile. This wasn't just any player. This is Ronaldinho, the man who didn't just win games. He won hearts. Now, imagine this. You're playing against your biggest rival in their stadium. And after you dominate them with pure skill, their fans give you a standing ovation. That's exactly what happened at the Santiago Bernabeu in 2005. Real Madrid fans, known for being some of the toughest in the world, stood up and applauded Ronaldinho, even though he was wearing Barcelona's colors. How could one man, playing for their fiercest rival, earn that kind of respect? Today, we explore why Ronaldinho isn't just loved, but cherished around the world across cultures, and even by those he defeated. Chapter 1. The Magician with a Ball. Take that famous moment in 2005, when Ronaldinho faced Real Madrid, Barcelona's biggest rivals. In the game, he scored 2 goals and danced through Madrid's defense like they weren't even there. And do you know what happened? The Real Madrid fans, who are known to be tough, stood up and clapped for him. That's right, they gave him a standing ovation. Even though he played for their rival, they couldn't help but appreciate his greatness. Not many players in history have had this kind of effect on fans. They didn't just watch Ronaldinho play, they were mesmerized by him. He wasn't just dribbling past players, he was showing everyone the beauty of football. Chapter 2. The Joy of Football. What made Ronaldinho even more special wasn't just his fancy footwork. It was the joy he brought to the game. Ronaldinho played football with a smile that seemed to never fade, no matter the situation. Whether he was winning or losing, scoring or defending, his happiness shone through. When most players score a goal, they celebrate with a fist pump, a shout, or a quick welcome with teammates. But Ronaldinho? He danced. His celebrations were full of energy and fun. His happiness wasn't just about the victory or the goal itself. It was about his deep love for football. He didn't just play for the win, he played because he adored the game. It was more than just celebrating the beauty of football. When he scored, he didn't just pump his fist or do a quick celebration. No, Ronaldinho danced. When Ronaldinho danced after a goal, it felt like he was transported back to his childhood, playing on the streets of Brazil. No matter where he was, whether in a packed stadium with thousands of fans or on a smaller field in a casual game, he was always the same. His smile wasn't just a symbol of victory, it was a reminder of why we all fell in love with football. He didn't simply want to win matches, he wanted to celebrate the beauty of football itself. And that joy was spreadable. He was living his dream, having the time of his life. He welcomed everyone into his world of football, inviting us all to join in the fun and celebrate the magic of the game. Chapter 3. Creativity in Motion. And then there was his creativity. Creativity on the football field. He wasn't just playing football like everyone else, he had a unique style that no one could replicate. He did things that amazed everyone, things people didn't think were possible. Take, for example, the moments during the 2005 Champions League match against Chelsea. Ronaldinho was standing at the edge of the penalty box, surrounded by defenders who were bracing for a powerful shot. Everyone thought he would blast the ball toward the goal, but Ronaldinho had other plans. Instead of going for the expected power shot, Ronaldinho did something that stunned everyone. He started shuffling his feet in place, almost like he was dancing in front of them. And then, with just a quick flick of his toe, he sent the ball speeding past the defenders and into the back of the net. It was a simple toe poke, but it was enough to completely outsmart everyone on the pitch. The away crowd exploded in cheers, shocked by the unexpected brilliance of the goal. He didn't play by the rules. He created his own. He made no-look passes, flicked the ball behind his back, and pulled off tricks that left both fans and defenders in awe. His unpredictability made him one of the most exciting players to watch. Whenever he had the ball at his feet, you knew something special was about to happen, but you could never guess what it would be. Chapter 4. Success with a Smile. Of course, we can't forget about Ronaldinho's success in football. He wasn't just about having style, he had a lot of talent and skill too. In 2002, he played a key role in helping Brazil win the World Cup. He was on the field with other legendary players like Ronaldo and Rivaldo, and together they created unforgettable moments that will go down in history. But Ronaldinho wasn't just another player on the team. He truly stood out with his flair and creativity. One of the most memorable moments came during the quarterfinal match against England. Ronaldinho scored an amazing free kick from 40 yards out that left everyone in shock, including the England goalkeeper. That goal is still celebrated today as one of the greatest moments in World Cup history and is often replayed in highlights because of how surprising and brilliant it was. After his World Cup success, Ronaldinho moved to Barcelona, where he became a superstar. During his time at the club, he led Barcelona to win 2 La Liga titles and even secured the prestigious Champions League trophy. But it wasn't just about the trophies for him. It was the way he played that made a difference. He played with grace and elegance, always showcasing his skills. And most importantly, he did it all with that unforgettable smile that lit up the field. Ronaldinho wasn't just focused on winning matches, he wanted to make people happy. Whether you were a fan of Barcelona or another team, you couldn't help but smile when you watched him play. That's what made him truly special. He wasn't just a footballer. He was a player who brought pleasure to the pitch, connecting with fans everywhere and creating lasting memories for everyone who watched him. Chapter 5. A global icon. His impact on the world of football didn't stop when the games ended. He became a global icon, known far and wide. From the lively streets of Brazil to the bright lights of European stadiums, Ronaldinho's name was recognized everywhere. Children from Africa to Asia and even in the United States looked up to him and wanted to be just like him. They practiced his amazing tricks, wore his jerseys proudly, and dreamed of playing football with the same flair that he did. But what made Ronaldinho even more beloved by fans was his humility. Besides being one of the most famous football players in the world, he never let that fame go to his head. He stayed down to earth and approachable, always remembering where he came from. Whether he was playing in front of millions of supporters in a packed stadium or just having fun with friends on a beach, he remained the same smiling kid who loved football. Chapter 6. The Legacy of Ronaldinho. Now, even though Ronaldinho has retired from playing professional football, his legacy continues to live on in the hearts of fans everywhere. People still talk about his magical moments on the field and how he made the game exciting to watch. They enjoy watching his highlights on television and online. Ronaldinho wasn't just another player on the pitch. He was an artist, a performer, and a magician who could create moments of pure brilliance out of nowhere. And that's why, long after he stopped playing, Ronaldinho is still loved. Loved by the fans who watched him live, by the generations who grew up dreaming of being like him. Obrigado, Ronaldinho, for the memories, for the magic, for the love. If this video brought back the joy of Ronaldinho's magic, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more football stories, and share your favorite Ronaldinho memory in the comments below. Let's keep the spirit of football alive together.